I knew a kid who did this, but instead of opening supply drops, he opened his trench coat and shot up a school, lol.
I blame it on my own supply. Blame it on my ADD, baby.
Alright, what's going on, guys? I'm bringing you another reading comments video. I believe this is episode number 6, although I haven't uploaded an episode for this series in literally a year. In the year of 2016, I haven't uploaded an episode. I don't even know why, really. I just kind of forgot about this series, I guess, because if you follow me on Twitter, you know I always tweet out funny comments or mean comments and stuff, and, you know, we just kind of laugh about it or whatever. And then it kind of occurred to me, I'm like, hold on, why am I not using these for a video? Like, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I tweeting all of these out and wasting them? I could be making a video out of this. So here we are with episode number 6. That's kind of the thought process for it, and there's really not much explanation. Let's just go ahead and get right into the comments. So the first comment comes from Ryan Kruger, and he says, I like Birdman. I don't like how he talks and acts like a nigger. Good shit though, B-Man. I'm not gonna lie, this comment really caught me off guard because when I was first reading it, I was like, okay, he likes me, and now he doesn't like something, but, you know, it's probably gonna be something insignificant, not a big deal, you know, at least he's complimenting me. And then I finished reading it, and I'm like, wait, hold on, did he just, like, throw in some casual racism in there? Like, he just mixed in some racism into his comment. You know, it was just no big deal. He was like, you know, I really like you, Birdman. Oh, but by the way, you act like a nigger. Like, whoa, hold on, man, you gotta chill. Like, I appreciate your compliment, my man. Listen, Ryan Kruger, if you're watching this video, I appreciate your comment, okay? But next time, if you could just leave off the whole nigger part, that would be much appreciated, alright? Because I'm not even quite sure how to take that. I don't even know what exactly you mean by that. I guess I kind of get that, I don't know, but at the same time, I'm not sure how to respond. Like, it's a compliment, but at the same time, like, there's also another aspect to it. So next time, let's just leave that out, alright? But I appreciate you, alright? And thank you for your compliment, my man. So let's move on. The next comment comes from Space Creeper 11, and he says, you're a 30-year-old virgin who has never seen a pussy in his like that doesn't actually play competitively. Is you put a video game pro against a football player, the gamer with have 20 times the reaction time of the player, and the player will have 20 times the sight of the football player. You gay retard. I'm not a eugen. I'm just telling the truth to a ignorant 30-year-old. Wow, what a fucking comment, man. What a comment. I guess this is what happens when you let the special ed class go unsupervised or something. This man's out of control. So let's go ahead and break this comment down, see if we can't figure out what this guy is talking about. I know there's a lot of mistakes in there, but I think we can figure it out. I think we can go ahead and break this down. Honestly, he may or may not have had a stroke while typing this. So Space Creeper 11, if you're watching this video and you know you had a stroke while you were typing out this comment, I apologize for being so harsh on you, man. But this comment was left on the video that I made like 2 months ago about why Call of Duty should not be considered a real sport. And as you can imagine, that video definitely triggered a lot of these weirdos such as Space Creeper 11 here. I don't even really know why, honestly. It shouldn't be that big of a deal, but I guess we got some COD enthusiasts out there in the world, and they don't like it if I say fucking Parasite isn't comparable to LeBron James. But hey, I guess I'm the fucking weirdo here for thinking that. But anyways, let's see what his comment says here. So I would like to point out, I'm not actually 30 years old. I don't know if you knew that or not. Like, it seems like this guy actually knows me a little bit to say that I'm a 30-year-old virgin, as he put it. You spelled virgin wrong, by the way, bud. But anyways, I just like to point out that I'm not actually 30 years old. But I think the key point of this comment is when he said, if you put a video game pro against a football player, the gamer will have 20 times the reaction time of the player. First of all, Space Creeper 11, can we get some fucking scientific data here? Can I see the research behind this? Because not only did you say the gamer has better reaction time, you said motherfucking 20 times, okay? So I need some research here before you go about posting these false allegations, alright? I need to see some proof here, because I don't believe you, alright? I'm sure you've got the research. I mean, judging from the way that you speak and you wrote this comment, you seem pretty intelligent. I'm sure you did a lot of research before commenting this, so if you could just go ahead and slide me that article, that would be much appreciated. Now, the second part of his comment I wanted to look at is when he said, the player will have 20 times the sight of the football player. I think he meant to say the gamer will have 20 times the sight of the football player. But once again, I just need to see the research behind this. But let me just point this out. I mean, I'm no bio major, so maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. When you say 20 times the sight, you're talking about like eyesight, right? Like how well a person can see. I don't think that's actually physically, humanly possible. Once again, I'm no bio major, but I don't think so. I don't think humans can actually see that well. You gotta be like a fucking animal, like a hawk or something. I don't know. Don't they have like good vision? I don't know. I'm not a bio major. I'm just saying, as like some peasant human being that I am, you know, piece of shit loser. That's just what I think. So anyways, he then finishes it off with, you gay retard, I'm not a Eugen. First of all, please spell Eugene correctly if you're going to try to use it. Second of all, I'm not gay, although if I was, I'd be making a coming out video. That's a million fucking, I might do a coming out video anyways. Just come on here, you know, say I'm gay, you know, get a million views. I don't know. But also, I'm not retarded, and also I'm not a, well, maybe I'm ignorant, I don't know, but I'm not a 30-year-old, by the way. So there's a lot of questionable things in your argument, Mr. Space Creeper. Oh, also, one last thing before we move on from this comment. If you're anything like myself, you were probably wondering, like, who is this guy? Like, what kind of person actually writes a comment like this? You know, I was pretty curious myself, so I went over to this guy's channel, and he actually did have some videos uploaded. So I went ahead and checked him out, because I want to know, like, you know, what's this guy all about? Like, who is the person actually writing stuff like this in the comments section? And I gotta admit, he definitely makes some pretty good videos. I'm not gonna lie, so I figured I might give you guys a little preview of one of them now, so let's go ahead and just roll the clip. Wow, that was a really good video, man. Was that recorded in 4K? I don't know, I thought that was really clear. But yeah, anyways, if you're looking for some sick Battlefield videos of a guy holding up his phone to a camera with a still image of Battlefield and some instrumental music playing in the background, feel free to check out Space Creeper's channel, man. He's got some good content over there. He definitely knows what he's doing. So, Space Creeper, also, if you happen to watch this video and you'd like to clarify whatever the fuck it is your original comment was and maybe provide me with that research, that would be much appreciated. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on. And the final comment for today comes from Clickbait A. He says, kill yourself. This is all the videos you make. Don't you ever think, wow, what am I doing with my life? Being a fag. That's what. Wow, you know what? This guy's right. What am I doing with my life? I guess all I can do is just kill myself. I can't believe I wasted all this time making YouTube videos. And for no reason either. I can't think of one single reason why I just wasted my time like this, man. I guess I'm really just a faggot, like this guy said. Wow. I just can't believe that whoa, shit, where did all that come from? I don't, that must have just fell out of my pocket. Before I even continue, let me just say this. That was 100% clearly a joke. That was not real money. Okay, I want to make this very fucking clear. before people take it the wrong way. I was even worried about even putting that clip in there, because the moment you talk about money and YouTube, people freak the fuck out. You're basically Hitler, alright? So you can't be talking about money. So let me just make it very clear that that was not real money and it was just a joke to play along with the comment. I was actually going to take it one step further. I was going to like go get in my car and turn it on and pretend to like kill myself or whatever, but I thought that would probably not be a good idea. But I think it would have made it more funny, but at the same time there would have been some upset people, so I wasn't sure. But anyways, let me wrap this video up. That's pretty much it, really. Not much else to say, so I guess I'll just do the outro. Thank you guys all for watching. Be sure to leave a like rating if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're not already. Follow me on Twitter. Links in the description down below. Other than that, have a good day, and peace out.